2022 Honda CRF 450RL Review. Honda's versatile CRF 450RL Dual Sport is back for the 2022 model year. Honda intends to keep its CRF 450RL Dual Sport in the lineup for 2022, offering customers a crack at the 2022 edition starting this May at $9,999. There are no major updates to the machine this time around, but that's not such a bad thing, considering Honda's 2021 edition was a well-dialed machine overall. The fuel-injected 449cc Unicam single is perfectly capable of in-town rides and stretches on the freeway, topping out at about 90 miles per hour in 6th gear. It's even better suited for off-road rides, providing plenty of snap and power to make trail rides a blast. The mill sits comfortably inside a twin-spar aluminum frame, the same frame used on the CRF 450X, Honda's dedicated trailbuster. This design decision gives the Dual Sport some enhanced chops off-road. The Showa 49mm fork is rebend and compression damping adjustable and offers up to 12 inches of travel, while the ProLink Showa setup out back is fully adjustable and offers 11.8 inches travel. There's a double piston caliper out front gripping at 260mm disc and a single piston caliper squeezing at 240mm disc at the rear. In our experience, it's a decent braking package for the multiple roles of the bike. Some additional touches take the CRF 450RL to a bit more refined place, including the LED headlight and taillight setup, the lightweight lithium-ion battery, titanium fuel tank, and bevy of sound damping measures to ensure street legality. A set of factory handguards will be fit on the 450RL standard as well. Though if you're hoping for colorways, you're in for a bit of a letdown, as the bike will only be available in red. License to explore. Set a course for your favorite trail and turn the world into your playground on the incredible 2022 Honda CRF 450RL. It's engineered to help you go hard over the most technical terrain and equipped with everything you need for an easy ride home. That starts with the legendary 449cc Unicam engine packing serious power and a wide ratio 6-speed transmission that can handle anything from slow speed maneuvers up to highway speed riding. Featuring the famous CRF lightweight twin-spar aluminum chassis, premium long travel suspension, factory handguards, and all the modern innovations you'd expect on a street-legal dirt bike. Put them together, and you have the performance to ride over almost anything, with the versatility to go everywhere. A true dual-purpose motorcycle should be many things. Off-road it needs to be lightweight, with quality suspension and handling ability that keeps life easy as the going gets harder. Its engine has to make good power and torque from the bottom up, the sort that is supremely usable, allowing the rider to find all the rear wheel grip possible, whatever the terrain. All the attributes that make it great fun off-road also enable it to be really useful around town. Narrow and nimble, a dual-purpose machine slips through gaps, soaks up the hits from rough roads, and stays well ahead of traffic thanks to smart low-gear acceleration. It also needs to be turnkey reliable, with sensible intervals between major service work. Competition machines can make a solid base for dual-purpose adaptation. But there is much to consider. Race-level performance brings with it an intensive maintenance schedule, which is simply too much for many hobby trail riders who just want to push a button and go and keep on going. Furthermore, a barely disguised race bike can mean crucial road-going elements, lights, indicators, ignition switch are not as user-friendly and durable as they should be. Honda understands this, and with a desire to produce a dual-purpose bike that draws strongly on the fundamental performance of a race machine, yet with much more normal service intervals and high-quality road ancillaries, has taken its CRF 450R motocrosser as the base to start from, and created the CRF 450L back in 2019. For 2022, the CRF 450L is now known as the CRF 450RL, and with that name change came some new changes to help take it to the next level. It is unmistakably a race-bred CRF and looks it, but with the additions and modifications needed to make it both road legal and supremely usable in a trail environment. The CRF 450RL is a complete package, as happy roosting trails as it is linking them up on road. And with Honda engineering and build quality at its core, is sure to do so for years to come. The CRF 450L is about having maximum fun out on the dirt. It looks like a CRF 450R because, really, it is just a trail-friendly, road-legal version. That's what the L stands for, legal. It's been engineered to deliver excellent handling feel, with linear engine torque, that helps the rider make the most of the available grip in all conditions. And, it contains its HRC-derived CRF technology within a real-world service schedule. By its very nature, dual sport riding demands many things from a motorcycle, a fact that presents challenges for engineers. That's what makes Honda's adaptable CRF 450RL so amazing. Based on the legendary CRF 450 performance platform, it has a 449cc Unicam engine, twin-spar aluminum frame and premium, long-travel suspension that make it a stellar performer off-road. At the same time, it's surprisingly smooth and comfortable when linking those experiences via pavement, thanks to a quiet muffler, a vibration-damping urethane-injected swing arm, and a wide-ratio 6-speed transmission. The journey from full race to road legal trail was a detailed one for the CRF 450RL. Road legality required the engine to gain EU R04 compliance, while from a longevity and usability viewpoint, the power output and character needed careful attention. It's still a CRF 450R, just one that's quieter, both mechanically from the chassis and engine, as well as its new exhaust. Both fueling and ignition maps are now managed by 02 lambda sensor, compression ratio has been lowered, and crank mass increased for improved drivability. The gearbox is a 6-speed for longer legs on the road, and a cush drive has been added to the 18-inch rear wheel. The plastics are lifted directly from the CRF 450R, and all lighting is LED, with the front headlight in particular throwing out a penetrating beam. That said,